Riyo! Oh my god! Oh my god! I missed everyone. I missed everyone too much. It was crazy without you. I hate taking off weeks. I hate it. Yeah, I think it's my least favorite thing in the world because I don't get to see VIP. That's the worst, don't you think? It's the worst, don't you think? Well, I don't know if it's all that bad for you, but it's super bad for me. It's super bad for me not being able to see VIP. I missed you guys. Did you miss Riyo? Say that you missed Riyo. Please do miss Riyo, right? Right? We missed Riyo. Riyo missed everyone more. Wait, the #1 goat? No, that's you! Welcome everyone, Riyo. Thank you for the welcome back! Welcome back to everyone too! Well, what is it? Okairi nasaimase, goshiji-sama VIP. Butler made Riyo. I could be both at once. I'm happy to see everyone! I missed you! How's everyone been? How's everyone been? Did we have an okay week? Was it an okay week? Stay at homers, was it an okay week for you guys? I'm sorry. Riyo had fun. Riyo and some VIP had fun. Nah. I'm getting joke. That's so mean. Everyone throws tomatoes at him. Boo! Boo, you asshole! Fuck you! Tomato! Finally recovered from post-travel funk. You know, I don't think that I've recovered yet. I slept for, I got home yesterday. Yesterday is when I got home. And I slept maybe 2 hours, and then I woke up, and I looked at my phone, and there's a billion notifications, and I said, yeesh. Let me just scroll out of those. And then I slept some more, and I woke up at, 7 a.m., and I immediately locked into working. And then at 5 p.m., I took a 45-minute nap. And then I ordered Thai food. Sheesh. So I'm drinking Thai tea. That's our silly drink of the day. Thai tea. Wow. Yay, workaholic. Only a little bit. There was lots that I have to get done. OFFKAI isn't our only event this summer. You know, guys. Don't get FOMO too bad. It's not our only event. We have lots of events. Lots of them. In just a couple of weeks. What is it? Otakuton in Montreal, Canada. And then after that, we have, what is it after that? Wait, there's something after that. What is it? Oshikatsu in the Philippines. The week right after it. Is that what it is? And then in just a little bit after that, I have, Moshi EXPO. That's right. There's lots of chances to Riyo the world. Riyo the summer vacation. We're Riyoing the summer vacation. Oh, Moshi, what's that? What? Moshi EXPO? What's that? Moshi EXPO is a VTuber convention happening in St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah, Midwest. Everyone keeps saying, hey, we really wish that we had a Midwest VTuber con. That's our chance. Thanks for the you guys got us upsetting 6-7. Fuck! I got for 1 week? This is how I'm repaid. 6-7. There's too many. Too many 6-7. Thank you, Demos. Thank you, Rylan. Thank you, Janichi. Who else sent a 6-7? Thank you, Minarin. Thank you, Janichi. Again? Why double? So evil. He's a hi. Thank you so much for the wait. Thank you so much. Yeah. So we have This is crazy. I should say hi to everyone. Because I missed everyone so much. Who else here? Say hi. Hi. Riyo wants to say hi to everyone. Wait, I'll scroll. You guys are so busy today. You guys are super busy. Hi, Pepper Nation. Hi, Non-Delta. Welcome. Hadidin, welcome. Kuma-san, welcome. Fee, welcome. Azura, welcome. Risas, welcome. Raichun, welcome. Tay, welcome. Kaz, welcome. Omachi, welcome. Janichi, welcome. Ramen, welcome. Dinamos, welcome. Welcome. GME, welcome. Mat, welcome. Rita-tan, welcome! Jimmy, did I say welcome, Jimmy? Did I say welcome, Jimmy? If I didn't... Oh, welcome, Jimmy! Double welcome, Jimmy! Double welcome! Moshi, welcome! Welcome! Minari, welcome! Renki, welcome! Scooter, welcome! Scoot, welcome! Am I getting everyone? Am I getting it? I have to properly say hello to everyone. It's been too long. Sid, welcome. Omochi, welcome. Kilrock, welcome. Okay, did I get everyone? Lurkers, welcome. Sarah, welcome. Bond watchers, welcome. Kyuki, welcome. No, I'm not mean. You have a job interview tomorrow, Recess. Well, good luck. Super good luck. You're gonna get it. Oh, but whenever you become employed, please don't forget about Otoharu Riyo. Some of you guys get employed and then you stop saying hi to me. You guys know that you can still say hi to Otoharu Riyo whenever you're employed. I think that the best thing to do is just never be employed. I'll make enough money for the both of us. I'll take care of you. You can just stay home and I'll be your live-in husband and we won't have any money, but that's okay. That's okay. How are you? What time is it there now? Oh, what time is it? 8 p.m. I'm very sleepy though. Super sleepy though. Hi Tay, welcome. Did I say welcome to Tay already? Oh my god, I'm so far behind. Fuck! Stop talking! Everyone quiet! Inside voices. Hi Gary, welcome. Spirit, welcome. New to VIP, thanks to your friend. I hope that you had fun at OFFKAI. It was a lot of fun. Did you restore your sleep cycle? Nah. Well, so technically I did restore my sleep cycle. My sleep cycle was restored, but I don't really want it to be restored. If I'm being honest with you. If I'm being honest with you, I don't like waking up at 6 to 8 a.m. I could have said different numbers, but I have to be careful around you guys. I don't have to. I'm scared to say the number in between of those. Right. I'm scared. I'm scared of it. I'm scared of it. Isn't it beautiful? Waking up at 6 to 8 a.m. Absolutely not. Between 6 and 8 is that one. Inside voices. Every time I saw him over the weekend, I heard him first. Stop! Okay, speaking of. Okay, so this weekend. Fuck off! This weekend. You know, I went to a. Hold on, let me confirm something before I go on yapping. we have a lot to go over for this weekend. This weekend was OFFKAI Expo. Does everyone know what OFFKAI Expo is? OFFKAI Expo is the the first VTuber convention that has been released in America. Wow! Did Rio meet a boy? I met a couple of them. Wait, do you mean like a romantic one? No. I met a few. I met a few men though. A couple of them, I would say. Yeah. So wait. Hold on. Let me confirm something. Let me confirm a few things before I go yapping. Okay. Wait. Is this public knowledge? Hold on. I gotta. Is this public knowledge? I think it's public knowledge. Yeah, okay, it's public knowledge. So I went to there was this a party that Ryo had gone to, and Ryo met Senna. You guys know Senna. You guys are aware of Senna, right? Senna Kiryui, yeah? And he said to me, you know, most of the time, people always tell me that I'm the loudest person that they've ever met. And I'm starting to rethink that. Fuck! Damn it! Yeah, so yeah, so sure, everyone would hear Ryo first. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm going for the worldwide record. It was very, very easy to stand out. This weekend, I was at OFFKAI Expo, and I performed at OFFKAI Expo. I did lots of things at OFFKAI Expo. I went last year as well, but I didn't do didn't do a whole. Well, I know I did a lot. I did a lot last year, but it felt different. Last year, I had a little bit opportunity to. What is it? Last year, I had a little bit of opportunity to nonchalantly go hang out with friends whenever I wanted to. You know, I could just kind of drop things and say, oh, everybody's going to get boba, me too. Or everyone's gonna go have dinner. Hey, Ryoyo's invited. Yay, I'll come. This year, though, I didn't really have the opportunity to, right? Right, especially because I had to kind of run around everywhere. It was a big runaround convention, and a lot of the stuff last year was pre-recorded stuff. This year I had to actually be live there at the same time, so it was very, 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 very busy. I felt really bad. Almost every single day I was invited to go do karaoke, and I either couldn't because I was busy, or I couldn't because I was busy all day and I felt like I was about to die. So I was like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I felt so bad. Rachie had invited me for karaoke and I was like, Rachie, I can't do it. I'm gonna croak. This was, what, maybe 1 a.m. on Friday. I was like, I can't do it. I have to die. I have to die tonight. But thank you. So I missed out on all the fun karaoke. So I was really sad about it. But night, Kyrie. Thank you for popping in. Thank you. But it was a lot of fun. I got to meet lots of cool people, and it was a lot of fun. I do have pictures though. I have some pictures for everybody. I kind of forgot to take pictures throughout the entire thing because I was so busy. So I only have limited photos. But I hope that that's okay. I hope that it's okay if we go through just our limited photos. I did steal some photos from some other VIP. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope that's okay. And some of my friends, I stole some photos from them as well, so we could kind of talk about our adventures from OFFKAI. Oh, who all here went to OFFKAI? I hope that lots of you guys went to OFFKAI. I know that there was quite a lot of VIP that went to OFFKAI. I think so. Right. It's really funny how I only ever see you. Okay, that's the only time that I leave my house, naturally. I went OFFKAI. You went OFFKAI. San Diego Comic Con. That was happening the same weekend, wasn't it? That was happening the same weekend. And I know this because I actually took the train up to OFFKAI. When I went up train OFFKAI. And the amount of people who were, one, absolute dweebs, or two, VTubers, or three VTuber fans was kind of scary. I was like, I have to be really sneaky about this, but people still approached me when I was even just on the train. It was so bad. After I had just gotten in San Jose, someone stopped me, and they're like, so who's this guy on your back? And I was like, fuck, it's over. I'm caught. But I think that I was gonna be caught regardless. Obviously, we'll talk about that too. How was the train? I considered it before getting plane ticket. I honestly really liked it. For me, the train trip was pretty long. I did have a transfer once I actually got into California. The longest stretch were the days before that. Though. And those ones were peaceful. There wasn't really anybody that I had to worry about on those, as far as I know, on those travels. But once I hit into California, it was game over. Everybody, I think that was kind of the meeting hub for everybody that was on the train doing it. I think that for me, the train travel was the best just because I was able to, I guess, bring as much baggage as I could. On the way back, I flew on the way back, and that was a mistake. Because on the train you can take as many bags as you want, right? And I knew that I'd be taking a lot, right? I had to take my all of my streaming equipment, basically, all of my tracking, all of my microphones, just in case of backups, a bunch of things, right? And I didn't have to worry about the weight. And you can bring, what is it? I think you can bring 2 carry-ons in 2 checked bags for free. That's crazy, right? That's crazy, right? So it's kind of ideal for someone like me that had to bring a lot. And also I wear a lot of layers, right? And because I wear so many different layers, my clothing ends up taking up a lot of space. Because I don't look cool unless I'm wearing a lot of layers. So I had to wear a bunch of layers, right? 2 tech bags for, isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? You brought your own beat suiting equipment. I didn't. In the end, I don't think that I really necessarily had to. Everybody kept making fun of me because I brought my XLR microphone to the con, but I was like, yeah, but I have to perform. What happens if the microphones go wonky at the live performance, right? Right, I gotta be careful. Gotta stay fashionable. Exactly. And especially at a thing like this, right? Right. Ryo's gonna be actually seen, so I have to put on my makeup every morning. I gotta put on clothes every morning. Well, not that I was gonna appear naked, but I have to put on cute clothes, right? There was one time I had to go downstairs super late at night. And I felt so bad about it because I was meeting a friend that I've known for a very, very, very long time. I owe it every single OFFKAI so far. It's been like totally evaded, right? And I had just gotten out of the shower. It was so fucking embarrassing. I had just gotten out of the shower. She was calling me on the phone. Being like, Riyo, get your ass down here. And then I had Rina banging on the door like, we have 3 minutes. If we don't go now, we'll never see her. I was like, fuck, okay. So I threw on my clothes, but all I had to do was, all I had was my boxers on, a really big hoodie, and some Crocs, right? And my hair once I first get out of the shower is like so messy, right? And then it's super flat too because I don't have any product in it, right? And I have no makeup on. So I had to run down there. I looked fucking terrible. And of course I saw like 85 people that I knew. Some bullshit. Well, I went down there. I saw some of the band members that I was hanging out with, right? So fucking, wait, hold on, can I confirm this too? I don't know who was there stealthily and who was not. Hold on. I need to be sure. Is this also? I think that this is confirmed. Am I wrong? Hold on. I should have fact checked all of this beforehand. I should have fact checked. I don't know if that's confirmed. I saw someone else that I just met that weekend, and I was like, man, she's just gonna think that I'm a fucking slug. She's so nice. She's gonna think that I look like a slug. I was so sad. And then there were all these people. No, I think that does a person's name start with an L? Well, one of them. What are the many names? One of the many names. one of the billion names that she who shall not be named goes by. Yeah. Well, she's super elusive. Oh, no, yeah, okay, Lilybell. Okay, yeah, she was confirmed there. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So it was like crazy. Hi, Sarah, welcome. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I looked like a slug, and yeah, that was really terrible. I felt really bad about that. But of course, I saw everybody, and I knew that I was going to the second, even though it was what, Sunday night, Monday night? No, Sunday night at actually 1 a.m. There's no business. You guys go to your rooms. I felt bad. I felt bad about myself. And I didn't even shave my face or anything, so I was all scraggly. I wasn't Moe for a second. I felt really bad. Yeah, so let's head over to our picture screen, shall we? Let's go. Yay! Okay, picture screen. Woo! Picture from the train image. It's pretty, isn't it? This is from California. I thought there was a really big area that we had gone on quite a big stretch of time, and it was all the coast. It was so pretty, so pretty. However, the internet around this area sucks so bad, and there was some point, and we got stopped for like an hour. Got stopped for an hour, and at this time, I decided, oh well, I have my Nintendo DS, so I'm gonna play on my Nintendo DS because there wasn't really anything else that I could do, right? So I opened up my Nintendo DS, and you guys know that I've been playing Pokemon White, right? Right. Well, so all of the different times that I've played Pokemon White, I kind of just decided, well, it's, how do I say? I always thought that it autosaved on my very legal copy of Pokemon White. Right, on my very legal Nintendo 3DS. Right? It is actually a real Nintendo 3DS. It's just messed up, right? I thought it was autosaving. And, so I think I accidentally let my 3DS die. And I had only saved it to a certain point. But I thought that it was autosaving because some of my other games just autosave. Right. So I opened it up, and my last save point was about 4 hours of where I left off. And I realized, oh, my game didn't save. Fuck. So I closed my 3DS, and I stared outside. And I'm not ready to face it yet, because that's a lot of progress lost. So I'm really nervous to play Pokemon White again. I'll get back to it. Instead I just played Rhythm Heaven on my 3DS. But then I realized that I had already completed all of everything. And I had already had gold stars on everything. So I didn't really know what I was doing anymore. Yeah, it was really painful. It was really painful. All of my Pokemon's levels were gone. All of the Pokemon that I had caught were gone. I gave up on my hopes and dreams at that moment. I really did. It was really sucky. Really sucky. The Pacific Surfline. I think maybe that's what it was called. Coast? Pacific Surfline? Something like that. I forgot. I forgot. I think that whenever I got to the station, I kind of ran around and I was like, is this the one? But I had a pretty long layover there. Maybe it was 5 or 6 hours. I splurged and I got the lounge area. And then while I was sitting in the lounge area, like 5 different... Oh, BTM down? Yeah, of course. Then once I was in the lounge area, I saw like, what was it? Maybe like 5 people wander in with a Matara concert on, and I was like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. I can't be here anymore. And that's when I ended up on the actual full-on California route. And I knew that I was really in for a show then. It was scary. Of course. I think it was probably the same for people that were traveling on flight too, right? Snacks or drinks? Oh, on the train. No. Once I was in the lounge, whenever I paid money to sit in the lounge, it was like really, really nice because I could grab as many snacks and drinks as I wanted, which is baller. But on the actual train itself, they don't give you any. You have to buy everything. However, unlike airports and stuff, you can kind of bring whatever snacks you want. So I brought lots of snacks. I was taken care of for snacks. I bought like Cheez-Its and what else? Beef jerky. I also got popcorn. Yeah, some noodles and stuff, but I didn't end up eating those because I just kind of snacked the whole time. But I did buy they have like super. You know, whenever you're at like the middle of nowhere and they have like a it's like a vending machine and there's like hamburgers in the vending machines and they're like kind of shitty hamburgers, but sometimes the shitty hamburger that you just microwave really hits and it's like $1. Well, they had those on there, except they weren't like $1, they were like $10, but I ended up splurging anyways. And sometimes those really shitty hamburgers really do just hit the spot, so I was kind of happy with them. I was like, yum, shitty hamburger. It was really good. I think that I had mainly shitty hamburgers while I was there. I really did want a salad though after a certain point, but of course I was scared of the salad because, you know, the poop flu. You know, I don't know if that's been rid of society yet, but I'm still scared of the poop flu, you know? So you have to be careful about the you can never be too sure. Hi, welcome. How are you today? Welcome. Yeah, so that was one of my views while I was sitting there waiting for my turn to finally leave Here, what do we got next? What do we got next? I've quite a bit of like pretty views. There's another little pretty view. So nice, so nice. Umida! 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 Yeah. I kept going to the cart though, and I kept they were closed for quite some time, so I kept having to go back down and back down and back down, because after a while I brought only salty foods, but after a while I was really craving sweets. So I had something which is now my beloved cookie milk. I was having cookie milk, so I kept buying milk, and they only had one type of cookie. It was chocolate chip. Oh, but I think that they had like pretzel pieces in them. Yeah, so I dumped in the milk into a cup, and I was dipping the cookie in there, and it was cookie milk. I've been obsessed with cookie milk lately. I felt very whimsical having my cookie milk. My, like, what was it, probably $50 cookie milk? Multiple times while I was watching the scene, I felt like Santa. Yay, rub me my tummy cookie milk. I was very happy about my cookie milk. Did 3D printed Rena make it back? She absolutely did. Thank you. Thank you for checking on her. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. We'll talk about her too. Yeah, so I finally got there. Ryo finally got there. And Ryo checked into his hotel room. Here's my fancy badge. Whoosha! I had to go to a special area this year to get my badge, so I didn't have to stand in the line. I felt really lucky. I felt super lucky. And it's so cool, even though I was doing both performance and panelist, so I got this cool little thingy that said, performer, yay, yay. Double timing, dual wielding Otoharu Riyo. I felt very cool that weekend. So it was really nice, and they were so cool. They were like, here's a secret passageway, and if anybody stalks you, let us know, and we'll be your escorts. I was like, whoa, it's kind of Taskaru, right? Of course, I never utilized it. Well, I did utilize it once, but that was only because I knew that there was a secret bathroom, and I really needed to go to the secret bathroom. I really needed to go to the bathroom. I didn't have time to go to my hotel. I was like, please, can I use the secret bathroom? And they're like, we'll escort you. And I was like, no, that's not necessary. That's not necessary. I can piss on my own. Pissing alone, handsome. I sure would like to. Thank you. Guess next year level. We'll see. I liked being a performer this year. I liked it this year. Secret Disneyland tunnel. Yeah, you're right. It was exactly like that. They were telling me about they were calling it the underbelly of OFFKAI. The underbelly of OFFKAI. I was like, oh, naruhodo. It was very fancy, that underbelly of OFFKAI. I felt very cool in the secret tunnels of OFFKAI. But yeah, my badge is a breeze to get. Super easy. I felt bad because some of my friends didn't have this type of badge, so they had to stay in the lines forever and ever and ever and ever. But I did have my standee, and I a couple different standees at OFFKAI this year. One of them was in vendor hall, exhibit hall, and then the other one was the one that I brought myself, that I was gonna put in the standee safari area. I had no idea where it would actually be this year, and everyone kept telling me it was in the same area as people were getting their actual badges. And I was like, there's no way, because it looked like, what is it? It looked like I kept calling it the circus tent, because it looked like a balloon animal. It was this big striped tent thing. And it was literally just like an inflatable tent, right? This huge inflatable tent. And I was like, there's no way that's it. That's going down like tomorrow, right? And they're like, no, that's the whole thing all weekend. I was like, what? But I didn't know. So I like walked over there, and then I saw the big line, and I was like, oh wait, I can't. Do I have to stand in the line to drop off my thing? But I didn't wanna stand in the line. But I felt bad if I just went in skipping the line, even though I had my badge already. I didn't know who to talk to. I was like, oh yeah, what am I supposed to do? And then I just walked back with it. And then someone told me, no, I'll help you. Yeah, I saw a video editor friend of mine, and I was like, oh, you're gonna walk with me? Yeah, it was really nice. So he was walking with me, and then we ended up at Con Ops, and then Con Ops were like, oh yeah, go to the other place. So I had to walk back. And then I walked back, And then they were like, oh, no, we can't let you in right now. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I started walking back again. And then finally Rina-tan got back. Got back. She got in from heaven. And I was like, yay! And we had to go eat. And Rina-tan was like, no, let's just drop it off. So we tried again for a third time. And they let me drop it off. Yay! Yay! I was finally freed of carrying around that standee. I think that, you know, people keep saying, we saw Otoharu Riyo. And it was easy to tell that it was Otoharu Riyo. And then some people think that I was just cosplaying Otoharu Riyo. Which I think is kind of funny because never once did I wear any of my actual, like, any of the clothes that you ever see me in. I just dress like that. But carrying a standee next with my actual hands as well, I think that was an actual, like, truest. That was the truest self-report of the entire weekend. The amount of people that pointed me out and they're like, oh, Riyo, hey! And I was like, fuck. Yeah, that was really gnarly, I think. The stupid standee kept staring. No, he's not stupid! He's just stupid. Well, when I was walking around with it, I did feel kind of stupid. He looked a lot like your mom. Well, here's the thing. I think it was really funny. Ryo went to, obviously, Ryo went to all of the artists that were selling Ryo goods. When I went to Yabai Market, what is it, Friday night? I wanted to get everybody as soon as I could, right? I needed to do a Zoom check because I really wanted to. I really wanted to get buy all the stock that I could on day one, right? So funny. Rira, I guess, was very sleepy, and I approached and I made like a beeline for it, and I was like, "Hi, can I?" So I was buying 3 of everything from every artist. 3 of all of their Riyo goods, at minimum, right? Some of them I bought 4. but most of them I was buying 3 because 3 is a magic number. So there was a set for me, a set for Riyo Mama, and also a set of everything so I could do a giveaway. Yeah, sorry, post OFFKAI for VIP, right? Right, a big set of all of the Riyo goods that people were there for VIP in just a couple of days, right? Right, so I knew that I needed to. Your poor wallet. No, I was prepared for it. I'm happy for it. However, I went to Rira's booth. And Rira was selling naturally some naughty Riyo goods because it was in the Yabai Market. And originally I was like, hi, yes, can I have 3 of everything? And then I had to sit there and I had to think. Oh wait, stop! No, can I only have 2 of the Flayon and Riyo porn print? And 2 of the Shimari Riyo. Please, I can't give those to my mom. I can't, Riyo mom, I can't have those. I had to backtrack on that really fast. I had to backtrack on that one. Yes, I did buy it. And I felt almost inappropriate buying one of the print for VIP. So actually, what I did for the print is I did the second one that I bought. I actually ended. Reichi's manager had requested that I pick one up for her. So the second one that I bought ended up going to Reichi's manager. I don't know what she's gonna do with it. I don't know if that was a grab for Reichi or if she's gonna be passing it on to someone else. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was really cool. That was really fun. Yeah, I got to salute the Flayon Riyo print at the room party. That's so wonderful. It was on the mantle. You guys were eating good that night, right? But it was so cute. Rira under under Rira's breath when I was buying. Well, one, super shaky, right? And was like, oh my god, you're just like the live action Riyo. I was like, well, yeah. It's so funny. Rira is very cute. There was also quite a few other people that were buying that had Riyo goods that I had purchased from. I'll go ahead and pull up that photo. I didn't take a photo of everything that I bought. This was just kind of a pre-photo that I had taken of some things. So Rio's goods aren't in here because that was earlier on in the day. And I still haven't unpacked everything. But the Rio print in the corner, I didn't think that was gonna be there. I did see the art on Twitter not too long ago, and I didn't know that it was gonna be there. This is so crazy. I approached the table, and the people that were there. It's so crazy. So they have these real prints, right? And I approached the table, and they said, "Oh my god!" And they said a different name that I was once referred to as, and I was like, "Oh no, and I pointed to the prints, and I was like, I want to buy these." And they looked at them. And then they looked at me, and then they looked at the prince, and we're like, "Oh shit!" Real time! The real time! I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. And they're like, "Oh, so that's why I liked your singing so much." It was so sweet. It was so sweet, though. It was so funny. There were a lot of situations like that this weekend. I would like go in the back, and I would like talk to some other people, and they'd be like, "I think I recognize you," and I'm like, "It's okay, you don't have to say it." Sorry, no, it's okay. I thought it was very sweet. Thank you for thinking fondly of Rio in every life. Thank you. It made me very happy. I thought it was super funny though. Super funny. So I bought everything. Speaking of buying everything though, a lot of things were selling out. Yay! I was only actually able to buy 2 of the heart buttons that are down here. Because they sold out. I bought the last couple. I've actually bought 3 of them, but it was so funny. When I was purchasing them, they told me, they were like, oh, it's the last ones. It's the last 3 that we have. And I was like, okay, that's okay. I want to buy them. Thank God I snuck in there at a time. And then I turned around and I heard oh no. And I was like, what? And it was Hadrudun behind me. And Hadrudun was like, "I was just about to buy one." So I gave Hadrudun my my last one. So unfortunately, there's only one of these for Rio and Rio Mama. But maybe they'll be online at some point, and I will buy one to pop in the the bundle. Hopefully I can do that later on. Maybe so. Fingers crossed. But yes, there's also lots of extras Re-Res merch as well that I bought for all the VIP. Yay! Thank you, Rio fan merch. We also pretty much sold out of all of Ryo's official goods at Red Tail Retail as well. So thank you for the support. Yeah, on our first day, while we're talking about merch, let's go ahead and pop on over our merch photo. Did I save it? Yeah, well, one of them. Ryo ended up signing a bunch of prints to sell at the Red Tail Retail booth. She'd given me what? I think we had 25 of them. 25 of them? Question mark. I believe so. Yeah, on Friday I got to run there super early in the morning and like signed a bunch of them, and all of them had a different saying on them. Yay! Different sayings on them, and one of them I even drew a little VIP on it. It's a super SSR VIP shrimp Real OFFKAI print. But I went maybe 2 hours later. 2 hours later, and she told me, "Rio, we made a big mistake." What do you mean? They're selling out like hotcakes. Whoa! I'm honored. I was super honored. She felt bad that we didn't order more. I mean, how would have we known? I even told her to buy super limited stock of everything for my birthday goods. A lot of small things. a lot of small things. I was like, no, I only need like 5 of this and 5 of that. I actually think that she ended up selling some of our extra stock as well in case of like transit issues from the from the actual pre-orders too. It's a good thing that we ordered some extras for those two, because I think that all of the extras sold and we ended up selling out of pretty much everything. So thank you, VIP. Thank you, VIP. I'm so lucky. Thank you, you guys. Yeah, you guys are very sweet. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it, because not only does it help Riyo, of course, but also my lovely merch menus who work so hard. Riyo, I was feeling on Thursday too. I wasn't quite super busy yet. I was a little bit busy, but not the most busy in the world, right? So I ran up to the table and I was like, is there anything that I can do to help? Can I help? Can I help build? And she was like, are you crazy? I don't believe in that. And I was like, oh. Well, can I still help? And she let me help. So I got to help build some of the thing. I told her that I really wanted to be useful. I also told her that I was the world's most submissive man, so I was doing a nice favor for her. I liked feeling useful. I'm assuming lots of VIP pre-ordered the birthday goods, ended up buying the birthday goods. That's true, they did! I wonder if you'd asked her, like, oh, well, I pre-ordered it, can I pick it up here? If she would have let you. It's very possible. It's possible, but I'm not sure. But I even bought some stuff too, so I could wear it. It was really bad. So now everybody's gonna have double. Be careful. Be careful. One to wear and then one to protect, right? Lovely booth and the staff are super. Aren't they so nice? Ray has always treated me very well, so I'm very happy. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray and staff. I saw so many VIP wearing the happy, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, everybody was wearing it. I'm happy. Hoping the pre-orders will come soon. Me too. I think that the only thing that we're waiting on right now is the Ebimane pouch right now. Because that one had to be sewn together. Right. And because it is like a specific pattern, it's taking a little bit more time. Yeah, bye, Ryan. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. It's so sweet. Yeah, wow, nice swipes. Wow. Thank you so much for gifting us up the table, and to Rira, to Riley, and Owen. Whoa! All really good snipes. Thank you so much. How sweet. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating so bad. It's crazy right now. You guys are so nice. Thank you. But yeah, so that's how the booth was going. I'm really happy about it. Yeah, we signed a lot of them, and I always feel so fun. It feels really fun whenever I'm signing things. It like takes me back to old times because I sign really fast, and I like adding in all these extra things to personalize everything. So that was making me really happy. Super happy. Let's see. So that was what? Thursday that I helped set up. Sorry, we're jumping all over the place kind of. Let me look at my pictures so far so I can see what all I have to speak on. What was there? Was there any other Thursday things? Let's see. Thursday as well. I had to hang out with some. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to hang out with some VIP that were being very nice and were helping Riyo with Sorry, how didn't I steal your photo? Some VIP were helping out with some of the Riyo fan activities and stuff throughout the weekend. So Riyo wanted to treat everyone to silly drinks. Now you may realize there are 5 drinks there. 2 of those were Otoharu Riyo's. 2 of those were mine. But it was really fun. It is really fun getting drinks. Drinks with everyone. I wish that I was able to get more silly drinks with VIP, but at the same time, I didn't want to, despite obviously being Riyo when I was walking around, I also didn't want to naturally like wave my hands up in the air and be like, hi, I'm Otoharu Riyo. Come get drinks with us. Come get drinks with me. I couldn't do that at the same time. It would be wildly inappropriate of me. but if people picked me out, I said, okay, drink time. So we went to a tea place that wasn't too far out that I saw, and it was really cute, really sweet. What did I get? I got Was it a rose latte? A rose espresso latte, I think. And a plum tea. A plum, ume plum and lime tea. They were both really good. It was a black tea, I think. I wanted to try two different things. I wanted something kind of fruity and something light, and then I also wanted a coffee of some sort. So I had to get two of them. Hi, Scud. How are you? It's nice to see you. Welcome. Hi, Chi. Welcome as well. How are you both doing tonight? I hope that it's a good night. Good night so far. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully. But yeah, so that was super duper fun. We did that for, what did we do? Oh yeah, well, don't look at my phone. Don't look at that. Don't look at my charm. Well, I do have a lot of charms on my phone, okay? They increased over the weekend. They increased over them. I have Shion Saihate Station. I have my Summer Hikaru died. I have a Moomin. Don't look at how gross he is. I don't know how he got like that. He's super gray. Is that your phone? Well, naturally. I've never had a phone that doesn't have a lot of charms on it. I have to have all of it. Noise pollution? Let's listen to it. This is my phone. Yeah, it's super heavy, okay? And then there's the Usagi on top. Is that Aoni? Hell yeah, it's Aoni. We won it on a claw machine stream that we did. I spent a gross amount of money. We don't have to talk about that though. And then I also have my Tobit's charm. And then my VIP strap that matches. A VIP as well, and then some shrimp charms, and now I have one of my charms that Rira drew. I have one of those on my phone as well. Yeah, my cat plays with them. It really, actually, looking at this, I have two Shion Saihate Station charms on there, but the other one I think is hidden underneath all of the other charms. It's so bad. You're lucky that you have man I do. I am very lucky with that. Because if I didn't, my phone would have definitely died in them, right? I'm super lucky. Yeah, so we had silly drinks. Then after that, I went grocery shopping so I could have some snacks in the hotel room and buy some snacks for my roommates. And my roommates were, of course, Rena and Eve. Yo! Rena and Eve was who I roomed with for the weekend. It was a whole lot of fun. It was actually kind of fucked up and evil though. Here's rooming with Rena and Eve was really fun. Eve was out a majority of the time, and Rena-tan and I hung out a majority of the time. Here's us. We did face masks together. This is Rena-tan and I doing face masks together. You can only see well. You can't tell that we were doing face masks, but we were doing face masks together. She's glowing. It's like the yaoi censorships, right? The yaoi censorships, right. Yeah, so we took lots of photos together. It was really fun. Very nice. We did lots of stupid activities together. Coming down from heaven, make you purple. But I sent this to her earlier. I said, can I show this? And she said, why did you make me William Afton? Why do you make me William Afton? Hair looks so animated. That's just what my hair looks like, doesn't it? doesn't it? Nice Hachiware phone case. Isn't it cute? It's not mine. I can't take credit for it. But my phone is Chikawa too. My phone case is Chikawa too. It is. Hi JJ, how are you? Purple guy angel. And then what's that British blob thing? There's that blob thing. Blobby? Mr. Blobby? I'm looking at Mr. Blobby core. Rena-tan's looking after. She really doesn't she? she was really delighted about this. And I had of course to censor her halo out too. You can't reveal too much, right? Yeah, so we did face masks together. We what else did we do? I doom scrolled. We doom scrolled in bed together. We had sex. I'm kidding! Joke. Eve jerked off. Joke! But Eve did keep stimming in a very peculiar way, where it looks like they weren't, but it looked very convincing, very convincing. We had to keep telling them to stop. No hetero, right? Never hetero, never hetero. That's false. Rena gets no bitch. Normal friend bonding, right. We did hold hands a lot. And nuzzle together. It was very nice. It was very sweet. It was like she was my protective alpha, truly, all weekend. It was very kind. Speaking of the yaoi, on Friday. It's Friday, right? We had the our yaoi Yuri debate panel. This is one for the books. One for the books. This isn't my picture. This is a photo that Isa had taken of our flyers. Riyo is in charge of the ribbons that were passed out. So if you were able to get a ribbon, we had very small stock, and also we had very small stock of that. And I feel, did everyone get one of these as well? I hope so. So we had small stock of those, but Riyo also, yay! Riyo designed the ribbons, yay! I made them yaoi paddles, naturally. And then the other one was a Yuri paddle, and we settled on the colors because Team Yuri wanted the green Yuri representation. And then Rina-tan said, please, I'll pay extra! Please, just get the rainbow ribbon for yaoi! So we paid extra to get the rainbow ribbon for yaoi. So I hope that everyone that has the yaoi ribbon know that you have the more expensive ribbon. The panel went really well. I was a little bit nervous because I tried to ask beforehand. I was like, hey, is there any limitations on what we can say, right? Is there any limitations? And they said not really. I think that they maybe have regretted that, though, because the amount of times that we said cockballs. What else? Any other synonyms was quite a lot. I was slightly worried that we were gonna be kicked out, but people laughed, so I think as long as people are laughing, we won't be kicked out. It's so funny. That was not an 18+ anal. Do you not think so? It should have been 18+. It absolutely should have been 18+. I was like, Isa, are you sure? Should have been 18. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it should have. In the end, so half an hour recording with Xbox. My stop was it actually? Isa tried to record it, but the audio levels were really funky on her side. So we're trying to be sure that we can get a clean copy of the panel for those of you who weren't able to go to the event and want to watch the panel. I did try to speak with all of my heart. It was difficult because we weren't sure if we should talk about the yaoi part in more of like a historically accurate light. And of course, for me, I wanted to, as a true BL head, I was like, oh, well, we had to bring up the topic of like the best ship, right? And for me, I kept thinking, the best ship. Well, that's obviously XYZ, blah, 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 blah. But those aren't really like popular characters, so we decided to go with popular characters. Right? We decided to go with those, just so we would have maybe a little bit more fighting chance. Because ultimately, if I come out of the gate swinging with cherry magic, the men at the VTuber convention, I'm not gonna win them over. Right. We also looked at some like Hikaru no Go ships and all this like crazy stuff, and then like no one's gonna care. So we ended up going with Kawashin as our number one priority for the event, the one that we're going to defend with our lives. I feel particularly strongly about Kawashin. They were kind of my personality when I was in middle school and kind of elementary school. So I was really passionate about that, and thankfully in the end, yaoi won. Issa says that it wasn't rigged. I think that it kind of is. It's not fair to Team Yuri because Issa is a part of Yaoi Book Club, so naturally it would have been rigged for yaoi. Don't go to Issa's stream because she might tell you that it was not rigged. I think that it was. Rina-tan also thinks that it was. She also thinks that it was, right? Gee, thank you so much, 18 months. I appreciate it. Carla, thank you as well for 17. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, thank you. I hope that both of you are doing great today. Also, what's the correct move? YouTuber fans know what that is. Exactly, right? We had to play our cards right. I think that in the end we played them pretty okay. I did, of course, being a true yaoi head, I really wanted to go for... I wanted to talk about how yaoi is rooted in feminism and how it was blah blah blah, all of this stuff. But I decided, no, I should just be funny VTuber convention. No true debate. I'll be funny VTuber convention with a little bit of honesty in there. I won't say that I think that Team Yuri copied us a little bit. I think that maybe they are a little bit, because our panels were done first, so they could have looked at ours. But I'm not pointing any fingers about that. Of course, I don't want to feel the wrath of Sei or Tota. Pogo, thank you so much for super. I heard that you showed my art. Thank you so much. You're very sweet and amazing. Pogo, thank you for super. Thank you for the support. Thank you for doodling Riyo. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I was happy to buy lots of them. Thank you. And they'll be going to good cause, which is on my wall. Thank you. And they also said it was rigged. Okay, well, ultimately, come on. Maybe it was. Okay, was Yuri funnier? Yes. However, but, and it's a big one, Sei doesn't even like Yuri. Right? Sei is in Yaoi Book Club. Right! So truly, all of the odds were stacked against. Right. All the passion for Yaoi was there. It was scattered throughout the whole thing. It was a setup all along. Yuri, while popular in the room, naturally because it was a bunch of men who filled the room. Sorry to the ladies. They probably outnumbered you. Sorry. And I'm sorry for the odor. I'm kidding. I think that we all probably smelled a little bad this OFFKAI. It was really hot, right? Really hot. But yeah, who is all in Yaoi Book Club? Rina's secretive about it. Really? Rina's secretive about it? Gee, thank you so much for gift member. Takali, thank you so much. You're so sweet. No, Yaoi Book Club is me, Rina, Isa, and Sei. It's all of us. It's the four of us. That's all it is. And I gave a copy of Mayomite to everybody. To my favorite BL. I bought a copy and I gave it to everybody. This OFFKAI. So they could read my favorite BL. Rina-tan already read it and she was telling me, I could see why you like it so much. I didn't really want to ask for too many details about why she felt that way. There are more Hime Danshi. Oh, but Fujoshi won with the passion. Were there actually? That's crazy. I guess that would make sense, though. The girly pops at a VTuber convention. They all do. They all really love mint, so that makes sense. Alright, let's see. Where we go next for Friday? Oh, but here's some more shots from Friday's Yaoi Yuri debate. We had to go in some like secretive back room. More of the underbelly. There was like a special area where we got to go in the underbelly, and we all had to like sit next to each other. And look at sit cord management. We all sat next to each other. It was this super fancy room, and we all had to stare at each other. And it was actually kind of cool. It felt like very top secret. It was in these like top secret rooms, and we all had all this cool setup, and we hung out, and we did the panel like that. It was super fun, actually. This setup is crazy. Wow, cable managed. It was actually a lot more organized than it looks, but it was a really cool setup. Super cool setup. There is this one, and then we also took a picture All together on our phones. Wow, wow. Wait, where is it? I lost it. Oh, I made it too small. How do I get it? Ah! How do I find it? Oya! How do I find it? Let me pull up a different picture for a second. Oya. Okay, it's this. Okay, and now we pull it up from here. Ah! Where does it keep going? What the fuck? Is this picture so small? Why is it not on my screen? Why is it so tiny? Should I try pulling up this one? Okay, I'll pull this one up. Put it in the middle. I feel like I'm doing a puzzle. There we go. Holy shit! Why is it so small? Yeah, we did the VTuber thing. and you can see all my phone charms again. No one else has phone charms. Am I seriously the only one? That's kind of embarrassing, right? It's kind of embarrassing, right? Tracking works when there's people sitting together. So sometimes, there are, you can do it, like, all in the same program, but we all had our own separate, stations, basically. It was pretty intense, actually. I felt very cool. And there was a little green room. Can I be honest? This is really bad. There was a green room, and Riyo got, he just wrote his sister. Don't look at that! There is a green room, and they had, snacks in there. And Riyo did something really bad. They had some Madeleines. You know, the soft baked cookie type pastry. Is it more of a pastry or more of a cookie? I don't know. You guys know how I've been feeling about cookie. so I ate one while I was there, and then I thought, sheesh, that's really good. So then I grabbed another one, and I ate another one while we were waiting to load up. And I thought, sheesh! These are really yummy. So, I grabbed 5 and I put them in my bag. Don't tell! Don't tell! Don't tell! Don't tell. It's our secret, okay? OFFKAI stuff, if you're watching this, no you're not. Forget about it. They went to a good cause, you know? They didn't go to waste. Okay? You never know. Those went tons of mileage with me. Super mileage, alright? Because later on, not the first night, but Saturday, I was so busy that I think I forgot to eat. Or was it Friday? Maybe it was later Friday night. I think it was Saturday night. Saturday night? I think it was Saturday night. I could be wrong. One of the nights, I didn't eat. Right? I didn't eat. I think it was Friday night. Was it night? I don't know. Time is a blur. It was one of the nights I didn't eat. And I realized, fuck! I have the Madeleines in my bag. So I was really excited about that. And I had the Madeleines. And I felt really good about myself. And everyone was like, oh, can we get you food? And I was like, no, guys, I'm good now. I had the OFFKAI Madeleines. They were really yummy. They were super yummy. Super yummy. I was very happy with my decision to steal all those Madeleines. And I hope that the OFFKAI knows that they saved me that night. They truly did. Truly did. Miss Evan loves Madeleines and hides them from you. Why would she hide them from you? That's actually kind of cruel, right? Well, it's not my department. Don't listen, close your ears. La 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 la. La 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 la. Well, it was the green room, right? Anybody could take anything. First mistake. Letting Otoharu Riyo in a snack place. First mistake. No, it was really nice though. I love snack. I had lots of oiter when I was in there. It was really good. Really good. I'm eating the stuff I took from my hotel's free breakfast station. No, because you always have from the free breakfast station. You have to grab all of the extra muffins. You gotta grab the, what is it? At the morning shift, you have to grab the yogurts. Right. You gotta grab the yogurts. You have to put them in your fridge. So later on at like midnight, you can eat the yogurts. Right. Right. Sometimes they'll have granola bars. You gotta eat the granola bars. Only had Madeleines from the Hello Kitty food truck. I've had those ones too. They're really good, right? Super yummy. So many packaged pastry. You have to! You have to! They're gonna just throw them out if nobody eats them. You have to eat them. It is your duty to eat those. Alright, next up. What else do we have? What's next up? Saturday morning, I had brunch. But I'd eaten breakfast in the hotel. So I wasn't super hungry, and I thought, I guess I had a really big sweet tooth at OFFKAI, and I didn't even necessarily realize it, because at brunch, I ordered a cake. And the cake said, it was a lava cake with raspberry cream. Or raspberry, like, what is it? Compost? Is that the right word? Raspberry compost. So I was really happy. It came with ice cream. I was really jazzed. And then on my plate were some fucking strawberries. Bruh. Picture that tells a million stories. Picture with a million words. Could you believe they were trying to kill me in that establishment? Also, I got iced coffee from here, and it was the smallest glass ever, and it was like $10. Bro, I'm never going to brunch ever. That's a scam. Brunch is a scam. It was really, really, really yummy. Worried that raspberry would affect you or something? Sometimes raspberry does. But I was a risk that I was willing to take. Right? I figured it would just be a little bit, right? And I was mainly eating it with the ice cream. That's so small. It was so small. The $10 tiny iced coffee, and you guys will never believe how much this cake was. Does anybody want to guess how much this cake plate was? It's smaller than Pape Rio. It's smaller. Well, how much? Hashtag not all brunch. Maybe not all brunch, but always a brunch. 67! Not 67. Okay, well, it wasn't as expensive as you guys are saying. But it was still expensive in the Otoharu Riyo wallet continuum. It was, what, I think $16? Is that actually not all that bad? It's just really small. It's really small. And that, plus the iced coffee fee, it ended up being like $30. Well, for that, $16 in the same time. I thought so too! I'm gonna guess 15. Yeah, alright. Where Rio is, I could probably get it, what? $10 is okay. $10 would be okay. Food for Pape. It's truly Pape said. It was really yummy. But really, honestly, while I was eating it, I was like, yeah, I could have made something like this. Right? It would have been exactly the same as me. You get a full breakfast for $10? Can you get a lava cake, though, for $10? Yeah. 16 seems way too much. It was a lot. The ice cream was like, it is good. Brunch is not real, though. Brunch is not real. I also went to what is it? Shabu, like hot pot type place. And someone that I went with, their shabu was, what? I think like $43 for their own individual bowl. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Mine was, I think, 26, which was still expensive. But I was like, yeah, I can do it. For a splurge for dinner, I can do it. $40? I could not believe. You can have hot pot where Ryoyo is at. Endless hot pot. Endless, as much hot pot as you want. For like $20. $40 one bowl? Scam! Scam City. I guess the ingredients were good, but half of them, because the FDA keeps recalling everything, half of the ingredients I felt like were totally unsafe to consume. What? We had lettuce up on there, cabbage and stuff. There's also an egg recall or something. I couldn't even have marinated egg. I was so nervous. Hot pot in Florida with my family spent like $300 on dinner! $300 hot pot? How many people went with you? How much does hot pot normally cost? For where Ryo is at, like anywhere from 20 to 25, and that's for like good hot pot. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know what's going on. It is a scary place though. No, it was really yummy though. They're very nice, and I did get a drink with mine, and mine was like 20 something. I did get a drink. So I think that I lucked out in comparison to some of the other people that were there, right? Here's another foods that Ryo got. Another foods. I didn't take a whole lot of pictures of the foods that I got, but this is another food that Ryo got. Rina and I went to curry on our last night. Was it our last night? I think it was. Was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday night. Yeah. Last night there. And Rina-tan treated me. It was very nice. She was very nice. And we got curry. I got the spicy curry, and she gave me her kimchi. I wish that the kimchi was sliced up so small. I wish that I could have had it in really big chunks. I think that the chunky kimchi is so much nicer because you can have much more crunch. Whenever it's cut up so small, you don't get as much of a crunch. So I was sad about it. Isn't that your favorite? It is. It was so yummy. It's so yummy. I really wanted to eat a bunch of rice because I hadn't really been eating a whole lot that weekend. Just because I was so busy, right? So I really wanted something nice and filling. And in the end, I ended up not even being able to finish up the plate. I felt so bad because I was so not used to eating so much food all weekend, right? I was running on hyper adrenaline the entire time. So I felt like I couldn't even finish it. I felt so bad. But I did eat everyone's kimchi. So that was nice. And I put in there was like a little cabbage salad, and I put that mixed in with it as well. It was really yummy. Super yummy. I was super spoiled. It was really expensive too, though. This is like a $30 curry. I felt so bad. Every time I tried to pay for something, Rina-tan was like, no, feel my credit card. Pull out your credit card, and then feel my credit card in comparison. And hers was like big and metallic, and she was like, I'll take care of it. It was scary. It was really scary. I was like, okay, fine, I get it. Otoharu Riyo has a cheap plastic credit card, and you have the big fancy pink, metal one. Okay, I'll stop offering. Okay, my bad. It was really yummy though. $30 for curry. It was really expensive, but it was yummy though. I couldn't help it. I should have found somewhere maybe a little cheaper, but I guess it was okay. Going back to Saturday, there's a couple like main events that Ryo wants to talk about, but going back to Saturday a little bit, dun-dun, I got to hang out with my longtime friend Ayla Yu. Yay! I think that Ayla was also the very first collab that we ever did here once I debuted. Right. It's been a long time since I've actually gotten to hang out with Ayla in person. There was I think the last time that I technically almost got to see her was in 2024, right before I debuted. But we were both so busy at the event that we were both at that I didn't get to actually see her, which really sucked because Ayla is one of my longtime best friends. But I got to see her at the event, and I was so happy to. She hung out in my hotel room for a very long time, and we just chatted and yapped and caught up, and then she came back the next day too, and it was a whole lot of fun, and it was very fulfilling, because Ayla and I were very similar people. We're very shockingly similar people. We have a lot of the same brainworms, the same ideals, the same energy, the same everything, right? So it was very nice to see one of my best friends for a very long time. And get to catch up in that way. And she had her orb, so I should have brought my orb out, but so I had my puppy nearest to me, so we took pictures of our stuff together. Yeah, we chatted for the first night, maybe like, what? Oh my god, 4 or 5 hours, I think, at the end of, I think maybe it was Friday night or Saturday night after all activities. And it was so nice. So refreshing. So refreshing. I think, I know it's one of the people that I can obviously joke around with, but I can also have like serious and heartwarming conversations with. So kind of being able to step out of my like, okay, I have to be like on, you know, because at a big event like this, you're seeing so many people that you're meeting for the first time, or so many people that have kind of like I guess a preconceived notion of how you are online and the energy that you hold whenever you're streaming, so on and so forth, right. And for me, it's not too hard to keep that up, just because, you know, I'm kind of I'm used to the kind of energy that I have to give off, right. Ryo's been an idol for a very long time, so because of that, I'm okay giving off hyper energy all the time. And people had even said at some of the parties that I had gone to, they were like, "Oh wow, your energy is exactly like it is online. You're so bubbly and you bounce around all the time, and it's like a total 1-to-1." But at the same time, it's kind of nice seeing someone who's such a familiar face that you've known for a really big portion of your life, that you can kind of just ultra relax with. You know, I didn't feel like I had to be on 100% of the time. I didn't feel like I had to be super funny or be quick on my feet. I could just kind of sit in silence with and enjoy the silence with, right. So it was really nice and very peaceful and relaxing, while all of my other roommates were kind of out and about, and we just had a good time. I think, did we eat snacks? Maybe we ate Madelines together. I'm not sure. It's possible that we did. So that was very sweet. That is a very sweet memory for me, and I hope that I can make lots more memories with Isla going forward. We were both like, we're both so scared. I'm really bad at reaching out to people, and I'm really bad at engaging in conversation first. I think that that's something that I've always been kind of afraid of, just because I don't want to come off as someone who's only doing it. I really genuinely care about people and care about connections, so I feel really bad if someone perceives me approaching them as someone who's just doing it for like what is it, like a networking thing, you know, or someone who takes my hi, how are you, or my advancements or my check-ins as something that it's not, right? I feel really nervous about that kind of thing. So thankfully, I don't have to feel that way with Isla. But we were both like, we're so nervous to do that. I don't want to come off that way. So because we're both kind of like that, we were both like, no, anytime, reach out to me anytime. So it was kind of nice. And now I have permission to annoy her 24/7, so I probably will. But it was very nice. Precious memory for Riyo, for sure. Now, let's start getting into the meat and potatoes, shall we? Are you guys catching up? Are you guys keeping up? Is Riyo yapping too much? Am I yapping too much? Am I not giving you guys enough attention? Should I have an attention break? Where I give everyone attention, love and attention. Mwah. I missed you. Love and attention, wish you. I miss you. Yay, okay. Let's go. Next up on the chopping block, I'm gonna talk about, I guess, our VIP fan meet time, right? We'll do that. We'll talk about our VIP fan meet next. So fun. Okay, all of the faces have been blurred as well, just for protection of everybody. John, VIP fan meet. Whoa! Evidently there were more people who came after this photo as well. Super packed in the end. Kuma-tan told me that there was maybe like 10 other people that came afterwards. Wow, so many of them. So many VIP, and everyone's so cute. Look, everyone's so cute. Look, and you guys even beheaded me. Wow, everyone even beheaded me. That's so fun. That's so fun. Picture I took. I'm glad it turned out so. Oh, and you took this. Really? Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Hey, Ryo is honored. I'm so sad. I had someone drop off one of the hair clips that Azurine had made little hair clips that match my hair clip, right? Azurine had made some to give out to the meet and greet, and I had one passed on to me. However, I lost mine before the on Sunday. Wait. So I don't have one anymore. I don't have an Azurine self-made hair clip anymore. I'm so sad about it. So cute, isn't it so cute? Everyone's so cute. Everyone's so cute. They're so warm and welcoming. I'm so glad. Yeah, everyone was very sweet. After this, everyone came to the Ryo meet and greet. I was really sad though. My meet and greet slot was only 30 minutes, so I didn't really get to say hi to everyone properly, and I feel really bad about that. I should have requested a larger slot, but I also wasn't sure how many people would really, I guess, be interested in seeing Ryo at OFFKAI. I know that a lot of people are like, yeah, Ryo at OFFKAI, but it's hard to tell until you actually get there, right? And of course, Ryo's had so many brainworms lately. Now, with all the brainworms that I've been receiving lately, naturally, I was like, I don't know. I probably will have like what, 4 or 5 people that are gonna be there. So I was really shocked when I heard that pretty much every single event that I was in had to be capped off and was reaching capacity and things like that. So I thank everyone for coming. Cut the light off after me. The fear was it wasn't actually. That's so scary. Yeah, I only got to say hi to a couple of people. Yeah, I should have scouted out some more meet and greets. Next time I'll be sure to. And we have lots more events for this summer. I was recently able to secure a meet and greet with Oshikatsu. Originally, I was only going to be performing there, but I was able to secure a meet and greet with the convention that I'm attending in the Philippines as well. Yay! So people are going to be able to come say hi to Ryo too, so I'm really happy about that. I'm super happy about that. And of course, Moshi EXPO will have a meet and greet too, and then whenever we have our cup sleeve event in Edmonton, Ryo will have a meet and greet there, yay! So I'll have lots of opportunities to talk to lots of VIPs, so I'm super happy about that at the very least. But I'll be sure to make it up to VIP next OFFKAI to have lots and lots of interactions so I can hang out with people. I heard that some people were disappointed that Ryo wasn't at the fan meet himself. God, I think that would be crazy. I think that would be crazy. Don't you guys think that would have been crazy? I know that some people go to their fan meets that they end up having. For Ryo, personally, and I think that's fun that you can meet them. But for Ryo firstly, I thought that it would be wildly inappropriate of me. I thought about for maybe like the first first 5 minutes watching from afar. I decided not to though. Because naturally I had to get ready, right? Get my jitters out before I meet with everyone. so I didn't do it. Ryo, despite obviously being Otoharu Riyo whenever I'm wandering around, I believe a little bit in the, what is it, kayfabe? Kayfabe. a little bit of it. I want to be sure that people who want to see Ryo and want to seek out Ryo can seek out Ryo, but for the people that don't want to seek out Ryo, we keep it separate, right. So I wanna kind of protect that for some people, and don't wanna force any of that kind of thing onto anyone, right. So I wanted to definitely protect that, and be sure that all VIP could be happy and feel safe, and happy, safe, happy, protected. Yeah. But I hope that it was still lots of fun for everybody. I was so jealous. There were I know some people had passed on some of the freebies at my like gift giving table and stuff. But I know that I definitely didn't get all of them. I'm so jealous. That's the one thing that's terrible about it, right? Everybody passed out so many different freebies for each other. And Riyo didn't get all of them. I'm so jealous. So super jealous. Yeah, they caught up my standee, but everyone took cute pictures with my standee too. See, so cute. So cute. I stole this off of Kumatan Bear's Twitter. Thank you, so cute. Thank you, so cute. Aurora's Uchiwa is so cute too. It's decorated so cutely. I feel like cutting that out so perfectly is really impressive. Super impressive. And the hair clips on Minarin Sobe. So cute. So cute. And this fuck-ass googly eye paper squishy one, I have one. I was gifted one of those. I'm obsessed with him. I keep curling him up into a ball. I think Quincy made those. I keep curling him up into a ball and watching him pop back up. It's very impressive. Very impressive. I've never seen one of the paper squishies actually in person. I see them oftentimes made online. I think that they're really fun though. And then the last thing that I'll show off from the VIP fan meet is something that Midarin had put together for Ryoyo. It is now one of my prized possessions. This was all signed during the fan meet, as well as a little shikishi board of everyone that was there. I took a picture of this just earlier when I was setting up Shin. Look at how cute it is. Everybody signed it. This is my second shikishi board that I had. After a Ryoyo event. My first one, Quincy had also made, and it was during my cup sleeve event. Quincy had decorated it, and Aurora had delivered it to my PO address, and I was so happy. Now, both of them are up on my high shelf on my desk, and they're right next to each other. The one that Midarin got me is really cute because it folds open, and on the front of it, it has clovers all over. I'm so lucky. Super lucky. It's so cute. It's so Rio style. I really love clovers, so I was really happy to see that. It had a ring of 4-leaf clovers all around it. It's really cute. But everyone signed it, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I get a little piece of everybody. Lots of new VIP who joined just over OFFKAI weekend signed it. VIP who casually watch, super dedicated VIP, lots of different type of VIP were there. VIP who lurk, all kinds of VIP. I was really honored. Now I think that, I don't know if you guys, I found out about some crazy information though. After the fact, I got messaged by someone. They said, I got a piece of you at OFFKAI. I said, what the fuck are you doing here at OFFKAI? What the fuck are you doing here at OFFKAI? And then I got to meet someone who is very cool, and someone that I have admired for a long time, and evidently this person also is someone who supports Ryoyo's work. And all he had to say for himself was, you're so cool because you like BL. Well, obviously! Evidently, whoever was passing out the Ryoyo pieces, he said, give me a piece of that twink! And everybody said, yeah! And they dabbed up, which is crazy. But yes, we ended up getting to meet, a little bit, and we took some pictures together, and he was very sweet to Ryoyo and very kind. I felt really bad because, we had, taken so much time to, get together, right? To kind of find each other, in these bits. I was getting torn left and right, and I was like, no, I'm on the way, I promise. But then I get stopped by people, and I'd be like, ah, fuck! And then finally, we finally got to say hi to each other, and while it was happening, thankfully Rina-tan was with me, so she was able to kind of mandate the conversation. But I had so many people stop me, and they're like, oh, Rio, is that you? I'm like, obviously I'm the guy that looks like Rio, fuck! I'm trying to look really cute in front of someone. I'm trying to look really cute. So I had to keep being pulled off to the side to sign things and everything, and I was like, wait, and then eventually I had to run and go do some other things. So I was really sad. We didn't get too much time to talk, but he was very sweet, and I'm honored. I'm honored to have someone so cool have a piece of that twink. So stupid. So stupid. Did you guys know? Everyone that was there, did you guys know? Did you know? Was it obvious for you? Were you guys trying to be normal? Were you well behaved? Were you well behaved? Or no? Were you causing a fit? Bear told me. Did he? Were we behaving well? Well? Delta, you weren't even there. Someone phoned Delta in and said, "Get a load of this shit." Quiet. No. So you got no one was well behaved. I wish that I could have gone. I should have recorded. I should have recorded the fan meet so I could listen to all the bullshit. I should have mic'd someone up, had a secret agent or something go, so I could listen to all the shenanigans myself. Right. But yeah, this is going to be one of my prized possessions for a very, very, very long time. Super long time. So thank you, Me Lighting, for making something so special for Riyo. And on the art all around it's just decorated so cute. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. And the last thing that Riyo will talk about, of course, is our la 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 our live performance. Our live performance on Sunday. Riyo had gotten chosen to perform at the OFFKAI carousel relay. So what that was it was a live concert with real band playing while Riyo was performing. And I've always wanted to perform with a live band. I always have. Obviously Ryo's done performance for a really long time, but this is something that I've never gotten to actually experience, and it's something that I honestly never thought that I would have a chance to experience. So having the OFFKAI staff believe in me enough to pick me for this event and allow Riyo to sing for the event, it made me really happy. I know Riyo. Say, welcome. How are you sleepy after OFFKAI? Are you sleepy? What are you doing? How was your day? Welcome. Your singing was so good. I love the performance. Thank you, Owen. I appreciate it. Went nuts at the concert. I lost it with your second song, Ong Sunai. It was kind of necessary. Kind of necessary that I did it. So the two songs that I performed were Void from Girls Band Cry, and we've performed that song in some karaoke's before. Same with our second song. The second song that we did was God Knows from Haruhi Suzumiya. Naturally, that was the one that I immediately they let me in. And within seconds of them pinging me, being like, "Hi, welcome, think about what you want to do." Within seconds I said, "Can I do God Knows? Please! If nothing else, can I do God Knows? Don't let anyone else take it!" So, thankfully, no one else took God Knows, because they allowed me to take it so instantaneously. I was really happy about that. Super happy about that. Haruhi Suzumiya has been like an all-time favorite series of mine for such a long time. I do not play the fuck around about Haruhi. So being able to perform God Knows live on stage with a live band, it's like every old taku's dream, right? I was so lucky. SD, thank you so much for popping in. I hope that you have sweet dreams tonight. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, so we did those. I was really nervous about Void though, because all the other times that we'd sang it in karaoke, I had to pitch it down, right? I think that we did it for a rock themed karaoke before, and I remember when I was rehearsing it, I had to pitch it down so I could feel comfortable. But for this event, I didn't have to do it at all. I didn't have to pitch it down, so I felt this big relief, this big relief. and it made me kind of happy. It was like, hey, my voice range is expanding a little bit, so I felt really comfortable singing it too. I didn't strain at all, I don't think. Of course, once I listen to the actual recording and I get the footage back, I could listen to it and think a little bit otherwise. Live performances, you know, they could always, they're so wishy-washy, right? You never quite know what's gonna be on key, what's gonna fall flat, you know, you just have to kind of be lucky. So I'm hoping that I sounded okay on that. I'm hoping. God knows it was recorded. Yeah, so God knows it was recorded and posted on Twitter already, but I do believe that OFFKAI told me that there will be footage from the actual event. So once I get that, I will be posting the live on my YouTube as well. So you guys can watch the whole live. Of course, when we were... so this is kind of during the setup for everything. It was really, really cool walking in and seeing everybody tune their instruments and all these things. I'm so excited, yeah! It was so cool, it was so cool. I almost, even though I've never performed with a live band before, I almost felt like I was at home. And in a way, I was like, it's so relaxing. It's so relaxing. And I just kept wandering around and looking at the stage, and I was like, I felt very, very comforted at the spot there, I think. And this is kind of how we have all these different camera angles right here. So I think that hopefully we'll be receiving all of these various camera angles, right? So we got to see the audience backside with a live band on the stage, and then there's the wayadabesa pit, which is fucking awesome. And then also the actual stage view. So super cool. Concert line got capped. So many people wanted to see the performance. I got blessed with priority spot. It's so lucky. Yeah, I had a lot of friends that wanted to go and weren't able to. Rina-tan didn't end up getting to go. And at first she was making jokes about it, but then whenever she was leaving OFFKAI, she left before me. Her flight was earlier than mine. She started crying, and she's like, "I'm so sorry, I couldn't make it to your event." I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, yeah, I didn't expect it. Like, you didn't. It's not necessary. But I could tell that she felt bad, just because it was capped, so they couldn't let any more people in, which obviously was, you know, really sad for a lot of people. But Riyo felt really honored that so many people were excited to come to the event and to support not only just me, but the other talents and the musicians who had worked so hard to learn all of our music. And some of the songs even had custom arrangements made for it, which is really impressive. Some of the talents did like their own original songs and stuff. And the band had made custom arrangements for it. It's really awesome. If I was a little bit crazier, I probably would have given them some of my original songs as well and said, okay, let's do this. But I wanted to make it a little bit easy. So I didn't do that. Instead, I just picked two songs that I knew really meant a lot to me. But this is what I got to see backstage. But I did keep running. I kept being bad. I kept running out of the curtains, and I would take videos and pictures for the other talents that were there, so they could use them on social media and keep them for themselves if they wanted to. So I was really bad about that, and I wanted to sit in the audience a little bit, watch as well. I'm really bad. Thankfully, I went pretty early on. I was the second act, so because I got to finish up earlier than some of the other acts, and I didn't have the stressful jitters, the anxiety jitters the whole time, right? I didn't have to just wait in the back being scared. I could have a little bit of fun. I always prefer going like first, second, third, so I can kind of enjoy the show a little bit more. And I felt because I was so early on, I was able to do that. Here is me getting ready for the little area. Yeah. So they told me to bring my webcam, and I brought my webcam. So really, I kept getting like clipped out of everything. And the tracking was a little bit wonky for Riyo. They told me to bring my webcam, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then when I rolled up there, I was like, do you want me to plug in my webcam? And they're like, can you use ours? And I thought, okay, that must mean that they have a really nice webcam. So I'll do it. It was not as good as Riyo. Not as good as Riyo's. I should have I should have tested it beforehand. So I was a little bit funny. But hopefully my vocal performance wasn't affected too much. I noticed the whole time I was like, I'm looking a little funny. Lit only by monitor light and one ring. No, it was like actually really, it was so dark. It was really gamer energy, right? On the photos that I sent my mom, I edited everything to have like this purple hue, so it looks like everything came out of the like Serial Experiments lane or something. It has like this really ominous energy to it. And she was like, wow, did it really look like that? I was like, no, I'm fucking with you. but yeah, it was a little bit wonky. Hopefully though, we'll get all of the angles, and whenever I look a little bit wonky, I'll just splice it to a different angle in the actual footage. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this is how it was. So we had 2 people lined up at a time. So our first act was Wando Jam. Very sweet person. Very sweet person. I had the pleasure to meet them quite a handful of times during the weekend. Incredible performer as well. Vocals were like totally off the charts. But during I had to sit next to Wumbo, right? While I was preparing to get my next spot in line to perform, because I was the second performer. And during that time, it was like it was so crazy for Ryo. I just looking over and seeing Wumbo perform, I pretty much immediately started like crying. It was so embarrassing. It was really embarrassing. Well, maybe not embarrassing is the right word, but for me, it was, I guess, a really heartwarming moment. I guess Ryo, I've done what, maybe over the course of my life, probably over, almost honestly, leaning towards maybe like 200 performances, right? It's a lot of them, really. Probably something like that. And when I was getting ready for this event, it was so fun. I started crying a little bit, and at least tearing up during my MC, during my performance. But I really tried to hold it back. I was trying to be really good. So I wouldn't like burst into tears in the middle of the event, right? But for me, and I kind of realized it, that moment that I was seeing Wumbo perform and getting ready to perform myself and hearing the live band and looking at this screen that was right next to me that showed everyone so passionately cheering on, and the band and the staff running back and forth, being sure that we were all okay and prepared and ready. It was really like, that was... How do I even... I felt like in that moment I was like, wow, this is... I felt like, to me, it was the most important thing that I had ever done. So I was really happy that OFFKAI picked me to do this. It felt in a way, it was like almost this like affirmation for me, because before this I really was like, hey, this will be like my last hurrah. You know, I really was. I'll be honest with everyone. I've really been beating myself up a lot lately, and I've been thinking maybe this is really like my last year. Like I don't think that I'm really amounting to much. You know, I felt like I kept letting myself down and kept letting VIP down, and I wasn't reaching my goals, and just a whole lot of stuff, right? A whole lot of negative talk, I think, and then once it hit me like a ton of bricks, just a huge slap in the face, and I just couldn't stop crying. I felt very moved in that moment, and I really started thinking, I just felt like this is what I was supposed to be doing. I was really happy. I was really happy. And then I performed, and we did Void, and then we did God Knows, and I tried to almost not cry a little bit during my MC, and then once I finished, once I went to the back and I just sat at the screen in awe, watching all of the other performers, and I just couldn't help but cry because everyone. Ryo's been performing for a really long time, right? Right. Almost all of my life, I don't know anything different, right? And in that time watching everyone else feeling what I did, and everyone telling me, because I was so locked in on performing, I didn't really, during my time, I didn't really get to hear what the audience was saying or how the audience was cheering or anything like that, because I was so locked in on performing that the tech setup was crazy. I didn't even have an opportunity to really listen to anybody else, right? Having everyone tell me like, oh, I heard people saying this and I heard people saying that and blah 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 blah. I just couldn't stop crying all evening. I really couldn't. Because everyone was. I don't think that I've ever seen such a big display of passion ever in my whole life than everyone that performed on that stage. From the musicians, from the performers, from the audience. I've just never experienced something like that, which is crazy because I performed almost 20 years, right? So long. Such a long time. And I never felt that full before. I really hadn't. So it made me kind of think in that moment. I was like, wow, this is really what I was missing. I think that at that time I kind of realized, I was like, well, VTubing is the thing that makes me really the happiest in the whole entire world. Sorry, I'm crying again. Sorry, my bad. They really did make me the happiest in the world, the happiest that I've ever been in my whole life. So I was a little baby. After everyone finished, I was like, that was so beautiful, and they're like, man, thanks, Riyo. They just went about their day, but I was like, that's so beautiful, everyone. You did so beautifully. Everyone was it gave me a lot of hope, and it just made me feel very happy. And I think I was really needing and yearning to feel happy, and it was just if I could relive that moment over and over again, I would. I think that, Riyo does a lot of concerts and things, but not a lot of them get to be, like, live like this, Not a lot of them have, like, everything riding on it in that very moment. For me to sing correctly, for me to sing on time with everyone else that's pouring their heart in it, for me to be on key, for everyone else to be on key, for the tech to be right, for the lighting to be exactly right, so I could see everyone all at the same time that I'm doing it, to be sure that they didn't flub out my lyrics. There's so much, and I did flub out my lyrics. Hopefully no one noticed. Just a little bit on Void, just a little bit. But there's just so much riding on it, and it's so bizarre because I've done so many performances, and they all technically have the same risks. They all have the same risks, but in this way, it just felt so different. It felt so different, despite it being almost exactly like a 1-to-1. I guess for me, it was like I think that it's not that I didn't hold what I'd done before in high regards, and the people that supported me with high regards, but I think that for me, it was almost out of instinct that I had to do everything. And VTubing as it is, and being able to perform for everyone in that capacity, for me, it felt like I wasn't doing it on instinct, but what I was doing was something that I had found my own passion for, something that I had sought out myself, something that, a chance that I was given to feel the number one thing that I've been kind of yearning for so long, So it made me really happy. And I hope that I get lots of other opportunities to really sing live for everyone in this sort of way, because despite singing live so much in my life, it was just so different. It was so different. It really did shake me to my core. I think it really did. It really did. I said it in my MC but it really did change me in that moment. I think I felt so strongly about it. It was really overwhelming. It really was. And to perform 2 songs that really meant the world to me as well. I was really happy. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it was. I can't wait to show the performance to everyone that wasn't able to make it. Everyone put Riyo on stage. Yeah, it was definitely. I think that an event like this is something that could really only happen at OFFKAI, right? This is such a special OFFKAI thing. So many other performances, you know, it has to be pre-recorded. You know, there's so much writing on the tech aspect. It can be so scary, right? There really is. Whether it's a live 3D event, there's a lot writing on that. Even this was just a lot riding on it, especially with the live band, being sure that everything was timed correctly, because with the feed that I was getting in my headphones was a totally different time than what you guys were hearing. So everything was on like this almost 2-second delay, and everything had to be, you know, there's so much that could go wrong. But really the only thing that went wrong was my tracking a little bit. But other than that, everything was so right, and I just felt very appreciative. I felt very appreciative of all the VIP that took the time to come see Riyo in this sort of way as well. It was a lot of hard work. And I really didn't think that something like this would happen for me. I really didn't. And I know it wasn't like the main OFFKAI concert or whatever, and you know, this really is probably just the tip of the iceberg. But I want to keep seeing it as just the tip of the iceberg, and there's a big fire lit underneath me, right? A big fire lit underneath me to keep working hard. I got a lot of business cards over the weekend, so I have to keep telling myself it's okay to allow myself to dream a little bit, and to shoot for some things. People give you business cards because they want to do business with you. They don't just hand out business cards for nothing. I gotta remember that. So I'll be doing lots of contacts over the next few weeks, I think. Yeah, so that was that. that was OFFKAI Live. I'm really excited to be able to show it to everyone that wasn't there in person. I'm really excited for it. I hope that everyone can look forward to it. I'm excited to look over the footage and be very judgmental about myself. We'll see. Nerf you because you're too cool and powerful at full power. I think that was it. I think that another one of the problems was, and people kind of, some of the staff were making fun of me, is because people at the back were saying like, you were really doing a lot back there. And it was really bad because Riyo has done live stage performance for a very long time, right? So all of my emotions are really animated. And naturally, when I was back there, I kept doing all these like cute poses and like cute hand gestures and everything while I was in the back. And when I was looking at everybody else, they were all just really sitting there. But for me, I was like, Riyo, and I'm like waving my hand, and I'm like, I'm Otoharu Riyo, the Shrimping Idol boy, and I'm like pointing at my cheek and and doing like little magic hand movements and all this stuff. Is so embarrassing. I'm too flouncy. I think I'm just so used to that, right? So I really felt like I was like really putting all my energy into it, right? So I was trying my best. Idol Riyo. It was too idly. Riyo, you're in for 3D tracking? Closer than you think. I saw you run out of the line before the performances. Also, yeah, I asked one of the staff members. I was like, can I go look at the line? I really wanted to go look at the line. Well, for me, when I would go see like Chika Idol that I really like live, whenever there'd be a lineup for the venue, they would all come out and like peek around the corners. So it's something that I kind of got in the habit of doing too, right? Peeking out and seeing everybody that was there, waving a little bit if anybody waved at me, you know. Is kind of the habit that I ended up developing, which is probably bad a little bit, especially right now, in this kind of way. But I wanted to be nosy a little bit, you know. I wanted to see all the VIP that were there and all the astronauts and runes. And all of those motherfucking runes. So it was really fun for me. The video will be a huge treat. Well, I'll definitely be my cutest. Don't miss it, don't miss it, don't miss it. Coming up kind of soon. Not too much farther away. Yeah, but it was a very, very nice event. The picture's small and disappeared again. Or nor. Thank you for the soup as well, T. I really appreciate it. Yes, thank you. I'll keep doing my best. Ryo will keep doing his best. I hope that everyone else is able to do their best too. I hope so. Oh no, shit. Where did the pictures go? I gotta find them. Okay, hold on. We've already seen this. Wait, hold on. I gotta do some resizing. Here? Okay. Yeah. This was small spoiler. Small spoiler. There was a company called Peers that was at OFFKAI, and they had asked me to try try their app, which has capabilities to like input your 3D model anywhere you go, right? So I tried it all weekend, and then I actually ended up meeting them. Irium staff had actually introduced me to them, and they're like, "Oh, this is Rio. He's one of our OGs. He's one of the best streamers that we've ever had." It was very nice of them, despite me not streaming on there in quite some time. They were very nice, and they talked me up quite a bit. And they're like, "Oh no, we know you. We were emailing you." And I was like, "I know you were emailing me. I'm using your app." So I kept trying it over the weekend, but it was really cool being able to input myself over the weekend. I don't know how much I'll use it after OFFKAI, but I wanted to try just a little bit as a couple of teasers, right? Looks so cool, 3D video. Come home soon. I promise. There's lots in the works. I promise it'll be nice high quality. But yes, that was me at the end of the stage. Everyone was so nice. I was like, "Can I take a picture?" And everyone cleared for me. It was so nice. But yeah, that was our final picture that we took at the live show. Lastly, we have a couple of final things. I ended up not getting everything in this photo. I need to retake a new one. We need to retake a new one because I didn't get everything in this because I kept forgetting. Oh no, I had this other thing that people made me, and I had another thing that people made me. But this was Ryo's gift pile, my first iteration. See this hero Nui from Gakumas. I forgot to add her initially, so I had to Photoshop her in. But I need to take a whole new photo because I didn't have enough room. Well, I just kept forgetting. I had so many things that were gifted to Ryo. So this is Ryo's gift file that I ended up getting. Everybody spoiled me too much, and I got so many handmade things, and I was so happy about it. I'm glad you got my letter. It's beautiful. It's already up on my wall. The art is so beautiful. I cannot believe. I don't know if it picks up properly in the photo, but it's so cute. Look at this cute little Ryo. So cute, right? Oh no, she drew it. So cute. Super cute. And I got my own little squeezable anger toy Ryo with the googly eyes. So lucky. Yeah, I got lots of spoils this OFFKAI. So everybody was so nice. Lots of bracelets, and I wore them the rest of the event as well. Even onto the airplane and everything. And this fucked up and evil mirror that Mirarin got me. It's a minion phone stand. And Mirarin also gave me a letter, and she wrote it on the best. It might be my favorite item. Is this one letter from Mirarin, which was written on the Best Western memo sheet pad. So good. Everybody has all this like cute stationery, right? This cute little letter. All of Haruun stuff was packaged so cutely. All of Aurora, Quincy stuff, so cute, so cutesy. And then Mirarin on the Best Western. Jagged edge and memo sheet. It was so good. You should have given me the whole entire memo pad. They wouldn't have missed it. So good, so good. One of my personal favorites. And of course, you guys see a lot of Kafka merch here from Ijigenya. Kafka's easily becoming one of my Kamiyoshi. I haven't mentioned it a whole lot, but Kafka-sama. Yuridori Kafka. Ah, she's so good. She's so good. I'm obsessed with her. Honestly, I'm obsessed. I didn't end up going to any of her meet and greets, but I did watch some of her meet and greets. I was too embarrassed. I was too shy to go say hi, but I did do lots of gacha, so I could get her chem badge. But I didn't get her sticker or the print for her. I got Xiao's and Cedric's. And I was like, well, I wanted Kafka-sama. But Minadine had given me Kafka-sama, so I'm super lucky. I'm super lucky. Azudine had gifted me the hero Nui from Gakuma. She's my favorite Gakuma's character. I love whenever they're sickly and ill. And then lots of the cutesy freebies from the fan meet as well. And Orpheus had sent me a letter with some cute like shrimp charms in it to get me prepped off and ready for the weekend. I got some sick Bellsprout cards. Bellspa, and check out all these sick fucking Mayomite goods. Yeah, so excited about that. And of course the shrimp, which immediately ended up on my bag that Aurora gave me. It's so cute. The shrimp is already on my bag. He's not gonna come off. Not gonna come off at all. And then of course all the different freebies and stuff. I'm so happy. So happy. And these sick dice that were given to me. Check out this shit. Sheesh! They're heavy as fuck! Those are weapons. Yeah, it was really very, very, very nice. And Mel had given me an Orpheus pillow. I was so lucky. Isn't he so cute? I was so lucky. She had 2 of them, so I got to have one. Oh, and that's the outside of the Shikishi board as well, with the cute little 4-leaf clover ring. So nice. So cute. So lucky. Super lucky. Yay. Sheesh. I know. People had some other things to give me, but they didn't have time to give it to me. So they're just sending me messages and they're like, when can I give this to you? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to figure it out. P.O. Box maybe. Yeah. So that was our OFFKAI. Here he goes. Me. It was a lot of fun. Naturally, our last day, Rinan-tan had to leave pretty early. We took this whenever we were both packing up for the night. She said, let's take it on top of your BL pile that you brought with you for the train. So I brought out all the BL that I had for the train. Was it Minadine that had asked how much BL I read on the train? Actually, I didn't read all that much on the train. I did pack a lot. I think that I only read maybe 3 volumes or something. I didn't want to get car sick or anything, and I get car sick pretty bad, so I didn't read too much. I should have read a lot more, but I was a little bit scared that people would see pee. So I had to be kind of careful about which ones I ended up picking. I had to be careful. But we ended up taking pictures on top of the BL, so it was still utilized pretty well. And it was a lot of fun. I was really happy to see a lot of old friends from old places, meet lots of different VIP. There was once I had finished up my live event on Sunday, there were a lot of VIP who were outside waiting for me. I felt so bad too, because I was so sweaty, and I had probably sweated off a bunch of my makeup, and I was so disheveled, right, from running about and nervous sweating and all of this stuff. And then I exited, and there were so many VIP just waiting there for me to sign things. I was like, oh fuck, guys, I look so bad right now. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. VIP who saw me after the concert, I apologize. I apologize for my odor. I apologize for how I looked. I apologize for my hair probably sticking up in silly places. I apologize for my jacket probably coming off. I apologize for the sweat that was dripping down my back. I apologize for the sweat that was dripping down my neck. I apologize for everything. Please think that Riyo is still cute. But it was fun. It was fun to see everyone and get to laugh a little bit, regardless of how ugly and how sweaty I was. And also, I think I was kind of bad. I was a little bit bad this weekend because I kind of broke my own boundaries a little bit. Because Riyo doesn't like telling people no. And there were a lot of people that were like, wow, Riyo, can I take a picture? And naturally, my idol mode kicked in, right? So I was like, oh, of course. Of course you can. Just don't post it, okay? So I kept telling people, yeah, of course. But I was so locked in, right, that I kept doing all these cutesy poses, and I felt so silly. I felt so silly. Oh no, I know I'm so bad. I was so bad. I should have messaged the OFFKAI staff and said, please be my bodyguard. No, I didn't mind it though. As long as our nice secret together, right? Idol Max too hard. I flew too close to the sun a little bit, I think. I mean, it's too obvious. It's too obvious to tell. I need to shave my head or something, or dye it black or something. I don't know, something like that. I gotta be a little bit less recognizable or something. And but my natural pink hair is too nice. Yeah. Yeah, but it was really tough seeing Rina-tan off to the airport. It was really sad. I was trying to be funny, and she kept telling me, she's like, you don't have to be a funny guy right now, you know? And I was like, oh, no. One of us has to be strong about it, right? But she ended up crying a little bit, and I was like, you know, we don't have to use OFFKAI as our only excuse to see each other, right? Right? We can do other things. We don't have to wait a whole year, right, to hang out and see each other, right? She is so sweet. She kept saying like, how am I supposed to know that you're okay? How am I supposed to know that you're eating well and that you're drinking enough, and how am I supposed to? And I'm like, I'm a grown man. It's okay. I can do it. Believe in me. But she doesn't believe in me enough because she fucking hates me. I'm kidding. Joke. No, she was very sweet. Rina-tan is really. It's strange, getting so close to someone, whenever you're an adult, right? It's difficult. I think it's really easy to make, friends whenever you're kids, right? But the older you get, it's more difficult to, make new friends, right? Especially friends that, you feel like you've had for such a long time, right? Especially friends that you feel like you have potential to be friends with for the rest of your life, you know? That's something that you don't really get once you graduate out of school, right? So, her friendship's definitely something that I cherish a lot, and we've really gotten a whole lot closer in just these 2 years. So it was really a difficult moment. It was like, 4 or 5 a.m., and I'd slept for maybe an hour, and I was like, do you want me to go down with you? And she was like, no, don't. And I was like, okay. She finished packing, and then 15 minutes, she's tugging at me and says, can you come down with me? So we hung out until she got picked up. And I was being really strong about it, and I said, I'm gonna stand here and wave at you bye like a dad sending his kid off to college. And I did until I watched the car walk away. The car suddenly got on all fours. The arms and the legs grew out, and it crawled off. No, and until it started driving away, and then I walked back to the elevator, and I started crying like a fucking baby. I tried to go back to sleep, and then I ended up in the room all by myself crying for about 2 hours. It was so bad. I couldn't go back to sleep until it was even my time to leave for the airport. It was really rough. But I had to tell myself, yeah, this isn't the final time that we'll ever see each other. Right. So, so it was a very, very nice weekend. I had lots of fun, meeting tons and tons of new people. So hopefully, all of these people I can trust in a little bit, and we can Rio the world a little bit more. This summer has a lot of different lot of different Rioing to do. We have a whole lot of the summer's just begun, honestly. We have a whole lot more Rioing to do. And the summer is still early, right? Summer's still super early. So who knows what other Rioing we can end up doing this summer, right? Both have many more opportunities to go have fun together. Yeah, we're thinking next year we'll go stay earlier or stay later. And I might go visit her sometime at the end of this year too. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, maybe going to Canada in winter time. Maybe. I'd like to see some snow. It could be a good excuse. Maybe so. The body's so sad, even if it is temporary. It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? And you know, especially whenever it is temporary, you kind of feel a little bit childish about it too. You're like, why am I crying so much? Grown man, I'm crying like a little baby. Yeah, it was a really fun OFFKAI. Very fun OFFKAI. And I think that we solidly Rio'd the OFFKAI. I think that we did. It's so funny. Everyone keeps thinking that I was cosplaying Riyo. It's so bad. I just dress like that though. Unfortunately, I just wear the same clothes. Everyone, it's like a topic online, I feel today. So embarrassing. Shows how much of a great time it was. It really was a great time. I think so. I'm hoping that I'm able to go in person to a lot of these events as well. Just because I like spying on everyone, right? I think it's super fun to spy on everyone. Yeah, but that was pretty much Rio's OFFKAI. Does anyone have any questions about things that I did at OFFKAI? Probably not. Are your brains fried? My brain's a little fried. It was a lot of fun though. I just yapped so long, non-stop. Rio wig and mask next time. Yeah, maybe. I wore a mask last year, but the problem was the mask kept getting. It kept messing up my makeup, naturally, because I was sweating, right? So then, once I took the mask off to, like, eat, the bottom half of my face looked a total mess. And I was like, okay, so I either do that, and every time I take it off, I look crazy, right? Or I just don't take it off at all, and I don't even wear it. So I decided on that for this year. Now, I'm not sure what was the best route. What I did last year or what I did this year. I'm not sure yet. Well, see, a wig, though, would be so itchy. I'll just have to temporarily dye my hair or something. Or maybe, clip-in extensions? The entire, what do you call your head? Your scalp? The entire scalp, maybe. Who knows? I'm wearing my happy right now. Hey, isn't it cozy? I bought one too. I'm really bad. I wanted to wear one as like something to wear on my rather than wear it as like a coat. I wanted to wear it as kind of like a cool like sash. Not a sash necessarily, but like whenever people wear like scarf. The scarf like on their belt loop and they like will tie it and then there's like that cool like dangly thing on like their belt loop. I wanted to wear it like that so you could kind of see some like peeking of it around. I wanted to use it as a true accessory, so I bought one too. I think it's really funny how you sold out that one artist merch of you and VIP were freaking out because they were on their way to get. I know! I felt so bad! There were so many people, I felt so bad! I felt super bad about that. I'm gonna have to. They kept saying like, they also felt bad. They're like, I didn't know that it would be like this. I hope that lots of people had good Rio sales. That way they don't feel bad about spending the time and resources on Rio. Hopefully. Thank you guys for showing out. And supporting the artists as well. Thank you. Really, super appreciates it. Our next like in person like big convention that we're doing. Obviously we'll have Oshicon in the Philippines. And I know that not a lot of everybody, not a lot of you guys are in the Philippines, but some. Well, actually, there's a lot more VIP in Southeast Asia than I think I'm taking for granted. I think that there's a lot of them. I think that there's a lot actually. So hopefully everybody there can get lots of fun things. There's gonna be actually some exclusive Ryoyo goods that they are making themselves as well to have at that event. So yay, that's super lucky, super lucky. I'm very honored. But our next other big event that we'll be doing is going to be Moshi Expo. And that one's really cool because Ryoyo got some exclusive things that are also going to be sold there and some special artwork that is also going to be at the convention as well. Ryoyo got his special train conductor art done for that. So we're gonna have a special standee there. Train conductor Ryoyo. There's gonna be some cute meet and greets. And then I'll also have some exclusive merch for it as well. However, that any leftovers are also going to be sold online as well for that one as well. So you don't necessarily have to go to be able to get the goods as well. You can have it in both spots. I felt too bad. I felt too bad making it super exclusive, but it'll only be available for a limited time. I'm still trying to put together. I know one of the things that I want to do is a tote bag, but I want to be sure that it's a tote bag that actually has space. So I'm gonna be looking around for something good that will be sure to, because it's travel, right? Travel. So I'm thinking travel bags gotta be nice and big and have lots of space. So I want the tote bag to be something that will actually be usable and something that is nice quality for everyone. I've never done any type of goods like that, so I thought that it would be really fun to do it for kind of a travel themed type of artwork. Right. Our members do have some previews of some of the goods that will be available as well, so if you want to snoop a little bit, it is in there. And we're also just about to upload a secret thing in our members as well that I was working on just today. Gasp, secret thing for members. Gasp. So if you guys want to snoop a little bit, right after stream, there's going to be a secret member upload. Gasp. Only a little bit though. Only a little bit of spoilers. But there's some secret spoilers that are coming up soon. Yay, FOMO 2.0. No. Pyrite. We need to bring VTuberCon to wherever Pyrite is. We need to bring VTuberCon to Pyrite Town. Well, I'll keep Rioing the world, I promise. I'm gonna Ryo Pyrite World. I come to you. Pyrite Con in the backyard. I come. But yes, thank you guys for seeing Rio today and letting me yap today. I'm sorry that I yapped like too much. Did I yap too much? I'm gonna have like fatigue from yapping so much today. I need to drink water. I haven't been drinking enough water. I left my Oitoboito in my friend's car right before I left. So I didn't have my nice big Oitoboito, and my friend lives like an hour away. And I haven't had a chance to see my friend yet, so my Oitoboito is in hell right now. So I'm sad about that. So now, because my Oitoboito's gone, I'm not drinking water properly. I'm a failure. I want more Rio. Yep, I miss it so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. Tomorrow we're finally streaming Pokemon. Scarlet. We probably won't have a schedule for this week. Just waiting rooms will be up tomorrow. Well, Pokemon Scarlet's not going to be our last stream of this week. This weekend we're also participating in a Yaoi concert. Wow! Ryoyo's participating in a Yaoi concert for Yaoi Day, which is August 1st. And I'm singing 2 solo songs, and I'm participating in 3 group songs. Wow! Busy. And that will be streaming over on Twitch for this upcoming weekend. Yes, so I hope that you guys can look forward to that. The information for that I have uploaded onto Twitter, and I'll also post it on YouTube, and be sure to announce it in our Discord as well if you guys would like to join us for Yaoi concert. I think the songs that I picked for my solos are really cool, and I think that they show 2 different sides of Ryoyo that are pretty different. So I hope that everybody can look forward to Yaoi concert. Yay. Boy boy kiss concert, yay. But yes, tomorrow we're going to be streaming Pokemon. I'm not sure what else we'll end up streaming this week, but we will do at least one other stream this week before Yaoi concert day, and then this next upcoming week we'll be back to our properly scheduled events. I want to do a karaoke soon, so we'll see what I can get scrounged up for the next couple of weeks, okay? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with Riyo today. I super duper appreciate it, as always. As always, I super duper. I missed everyone! I know that I got to see VIP this weekend. But I didn't get to see all VIP. And I didn't even get to stalk you guys in the Discord as much. Not as much as I normally do. Because I was so busy, so I didn't get to see every VIP. Hold on, wait, can I love on you just for a second more? Paw. Well, I missed you guys. Do you know that I missed you? You know, it's nice to have fun, but it's never enough fun without VIP, without all VIP. Well, I love all VIP. Thank you for coming to see Riyo today. I appreciate it. Pawing you back, paw. Sure. I'm happy to be back. I'm energized. We'll have a fun rest of the week, and going forward, we'll have lots of fun times as well. Yay! Thank you support for OFFKAI. Thank you support on my nice welcome back. I super duper appreciate everyone as always, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Pokemon. Geto desu! Bye-bye. Choo. Choo. Oh my god, the chat didn't break. This fucking rocks. Thank you all for coming to the side. 5, 6, 7. Stop that. Stop that. Do you think that I don't fucking see what you're doing? Do you think that I don't see what you're doing? No more. No more. Stop! I'm trying to leave! Stop! I have to close this. I have to fucking end this shit. I have to end this. You guys are fucked up and evil. You guys are so fucked up and evil.